you're gonna take one thing out of it before you travel, that is please. It is currently 5:40 a.m. on travel day, and there's been some pretty big chaos in this house already because there's extreme rumors right now that Canada is issuing a full travel ban starting this afternoon, just as they did in March 2020. And the same thing happened to us where we actually left the day before they issued it and no one else was allowed to leave the country. So stay tuned because I think this is about to be pretty chaotic and hectic at the airport. I'm low-key scared. Let's do this. So today is a Wednesday midweek and the airport is absolutely dead right now. Like, we literally waited a fraction of the time we usually would to check in, but that also took significantly longer per person because to go to most of these places, you do need to fill out a lot of specific documentation. For example, in Turks, Caicos, you need a very specific COVID test that they need to make sure you have, 2, this travel authorization form, and 3, really special travel insurance to make sure you're covered for anything that happens when you're there. So make sure you're coming a good 3 hours early. The security line isn't looking too bad right now. I don't know, I'm not gonna estimate a time because I don't travel that much, maybe one day. But I'll keep you guys updated just so you can have a better understanding of how early you actually should come to the airport. Finished security, and I'm happy that they did not flag my carry-on because I thought they would hate my propellers on my drone because they probably look like knife blades to an x-ray machine. But it took us maybe 20 to 25 minutes at most, no more than that. So just know that that's about what the time will be if you do come to Toronto Pearson on a Wednesday in the middle of the week. But if you are coming, of course, in the holiday season coming up, the lines will be a lot longer, so just be prepared for that. This is so funny. At the airport, there's actually a vending machine that just has masks, sanitizers, disinfectant wipes, and basically everything you need for your trip. This is hilarious. One thing that I have noticed is that literally everywhere you're gonna find someone who either has their mask below their nose or just isn't wearing a mask. And like, come on guys, when you come to the airport, be safe, just travel properly. You're literally on this airplane for just a few hours, unless you're going to like Australia or something like that. So just wear your mask, wear your gloves, sanitize your hands, do whatever you need, just stay safe. So we just came to grab something quick at Tim Hortons, but it does not look like the line is gonna be so quick. It's around 7:45 a.m. right now, and the line is extending all the way back here, so let's hope it goes quick. So I attempt to be a good Canadian and get Tim Hortons instead of Starbucks, but of course I wait in that whole Tim Hortons line, and they don't have any grilled cheese sandwiches, and they only have egg sandwiches. So I'm going to Starbucks now. I give up on Tim's and I'm just switching to Starbucks. That's it, I'm done with them. One more update, the Starbucks decided not to have anything either, and it's only these weird like pre-packaged sandwiches that I didn't want to eat. So I found this other deli thing that was actually right beside the Starbucks, and I think they're making me a bacon grilled cheese right now. So it's about time. Hopefully it's good because I've been searching like probably for 45 minutes for this damn grilled cheese sandwich at this point. Okay, I gotta say the deli low-key clutched up, and this is probably the best grilled cheese sandwich that I've ever had. It's so good. It was time to board the plane, and the airline attendant checked all our COVID tests, travel authorization, and travel insurance before we got on the plane once again. This is going to be different for whatever country you're headed to, but make sure you have anything needed for entry ready to show at boarding. Planes are so damn massive, and you don't realize how big they are until you're on one by yourself. Like, geez. We're on the plane, and we actually boarded a bit early so that we could sanitize all the seats down, so now we know everything is nice and safe. So when you come, I would definitely recommend that you bring some Lysol wipes just so you can actually come on the plane. Make sure you sanitize everything from your chair, your trays, your seatbelts, just give it a nice double clean. actually did is they kept us on the plane for about 25 minutes afterwards because they're only letting people off in increments so that the airport isn't as flooded, which I guess is actually great because when you're an international airport, there's gonna be a lot of people from different countries, and if you're gonna get COVID at one point on your trip, it's probably in this airport. So that's cool and good to know that the Turks and Caicos airport is only letting a few people in at a time. And one thing that's super cool is this is one of the only airports I've ever been to that has actually let you off the plane and onto the tarmac. It's a little bit windy right now, sorry about the audio quality, but it's really cool that we don't just go straight into the terminal. We actually get to come off and get a little bit of fresh air before we're now gonna go get stuck in customs. And I didn't keep recording because I didn't want to get yelled at more than I already did, but it took us around an hour and 15 minutes to fully go through customs, grab our baggage, and now come out to find our shuttle that is taking us to beaches. So wherever you're going, whether it's Turks and Caicos or any other country in the world, be ready to wait a long time in customs because you're going to need to show, of course, your proof of vaccination, your COVID test, all that good stuff, depending on where you go. So just be ready and be ready to wait in lines. What did you do?
Breaking stuff.
We just checked in and we're waiting for the room to be ready, but finally we are out of Canada and for the first time in over a year and a half back to the Caribbean here at beaches in Turks and Caicos. My first time on the island. Just look behind me, this place is so stunning already. I'm just looking at this for the first time. We're in the French Village right now, so this video is mainly focused on the travel and things like that, so make sure to stay tuned for the other videos which are going to have a ton of other things like a day in the life here, what to expect, best places to eat, and all the water slides rank, so stay tuned for all those amazing videos coming up soon. I'd say that it took from the time we landed, give or take approximately an hour and a half to 2 hours almost to actually get through customs and out of the airport, and another 15 to 20 minutes to get to beaches, but that's obviously gonna depend. So just as I said again, you really gotta be patient with the people working at these places. The airport, they're dealing with so much and it's such a hard time to travel right now. So just please, when you're going places, be patient. That is the key word of this video. If you're gonna take one thing out of it before you travel, that is please be patient no matter where you go. It's been a while since I've had one of these.